Have you ever wondered what truly determines how long you'll live after turning 70? It might surprise you to learn that the key to longevity isn't locked away in medical journals or hidden in complex formulas. Instead, it's woven into your daily habits and lifestyle choices. In this video, we'll uncover 6 essential signs that reveal your potential lifespan beyond 70, illustrated by inspiring stories of real-life older men who embody these traits. Why should you watch until the end? Because understanding these signs can empower you to make meaningful changes that enhance your health, vitality, and emotional well-being. Whether you're looking to extend your own life or support a loved one in their golden years, the insights shared here offer practical steps to live a longer, more fulfilling life. Plus, you'll gain motivation from the remarkable journeys of individuals who have successfully embraced these principles to thrive well into their later years. Stay tuned to discover the secrets to aging gracefully and unlocking a vibrant, enduring life after 70. Your future self will thank you for it. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. Sign 1. Physical mobility. At 78 years old, Mr. George embodies vitality in its purest form. Every single morning, as the first rays of sunlight begin to stretch across the sky, he laces up his shoes with a sense of purpose and determination. His destination may be just the local grocery store, but the journey is nothing short of remarkable. It's not the distance that astounds those around him, but the effortless grace with which he moves. Each step he takes is imbued with an energy that defies his age. Stairs? They present no challenge for him. With groceries in hand, he climbs with a kind of ease that younger generations might envy, carrying bags that seem weightless despite their contents. To Mr. George, movement isn't just an activity, it's a vital part of his very being. It's woven into the fabric of his life, as natural as breathing itself. He attributes his unwavering mobility to a lifetime of simple, consistent action, each step taken with intention. For him, age has never been a barrier, and it never will be. Physical mobility, as demonstrated so vibrantly by Mr. George, is one of the most profound indicators of how our bodies age. It's a testament to the power of movement, not just as a physical necessity, but as a pathway to preserving one's independence. When we continue to move, our muscles remain strong, our joints stay supple, and our bodies continue to function at their best. It's not about competing in marathons or pushing ourselves to extremes. The beauty of movement, especially as we grow older, lies in its simplicity. Even small, consistent efforts, whether it's a walk to the store, tending to a garden, or climbing a flight of stairs, carry immense benefits. These acts keep our bodies in their best condition, allowing us to maintain control over our lives and ensure that we can enjoy the independence we deserve. Studies continually affirm that those who remain physically active in their later years enjoy a higher quality of life. They not only live longer but also embrace the fullness of life in ways that others may miss. It's not about exertion or intensity. It's about keeping the body engaged, moving, and connected to the world around us. For Mr. George, each walk is a conscious act of self-care, a commitment to a long, vibrant life. His routine, simple though it may seem, is the cornerstone of his enduring health. It is a reminder that anyone, regardless of age, can choose to prioritize physical mobility and, in doing so, unlock the potential for a richer, longer, and more fulfilling existence. Mr. George's story is proof that the secret to aging gracefully lies in staying active, no matter how small the steps may seem. Sign 2. Mental sharpness. At 82 years old, Old Paul is nothing short of a living testament to the incredible power of a sharp mind, defying the stereotypical notion that aging brings inevitable cognitive decline. His mind is as keen as a blade, sharper than many half his age. He has become legendary in his family for his remarkable intellectual vitality, effortlessly absorbing 2 books a month, immersing himself in the depths of history and the complexities of philosophy, and occasionally indulging in the thrill of a mystery novel. His love for learning is insatiable, and it is this fervor for knowledge that fuels his ever-vibrant mind. On weekends, you'll find Old Paul sitting at the kitchen table, surrounded by the infectious laughter of his grandchildren, as they engage in yet another intense game of chess. He patiently guides them, sharing with them the wisdom of strategy, the art of tactics, and the subtle beauty of thinking several moves ahead. His deep love for them is matched only by his desire to pass down the invaluable gift of mental agility. Yet, the moment that truly left an indelible mark on all their hearts came when old Paul solved a complex puzzle faster than anyone else. Faster than even the youngest members of the family, who were decades his junior. His mental clarity and rapid problem-solving stunned everyone, leaving them in awe of his quick thinking and reminding them that age, in his case, has only sharpened his intellect, never dulled it. Mental sharpness, like old Paul's, is more than just a powerful cognitive asset. It is a profound indicator of enduring health and vitality, a vital sign that your body is aging gracefully and with purpose. As we journey through the years, our cognitive abilities, our capacity to think, recall important details, and navigate life's complexities, become crucial to our overall well-being. It's this very mental prowess that allows us to continue leading rich, fulfilling lives. Keeping the mind stimulated and engaged throughout the years is essential for preventing cognitive decline, and helping us retain mental clarity as we grow older. Whether through reading, solving intricate puzzles, learning a new language, or mastering a skill, mentally challenging activities are key to maintaining our cognitive agility. A sharp mind is not only a sign of intelligence but, more profoundly, a reflection of a brain that is healthy, vibrant, and thriving. The science supports this. Research consistently shows that remaining mentally active significantly reduces the risk of age-related conditions like dementia and Alzheimer's. It's a lifeline that preserves both memory and mental function, ensuring that we can enjoy a longer, richer, and more fulfilling life. Just as old Paul has demonstrated time and again, the simple act of staying mentally engaged is one of the most powerful tools we have to combat the ravages of aging. It's not just about playing chess or devouring books. It's about embracing the endless possibility for intellectual growth and curiosity, no matter our age. When we keep our minds stimulated, we ensure that our brains remain vibrant, resilient, and ready for whatever life throws our way. Sign 3. Emotional resilience. Grandpa Walter's world was irrevocably shattered when he lost his beloved wife at the age of 75. They had built a life together for more than 50 years, sharing every milestone, every heartache, and every triumph. Their love was a quiet, enduring force, one that had grown stronger over time. But when she passed, that love left a gaping hole in his heart. The grief that followed was all-consuming, a deep, almost tangible ache that seemed impossible to escape. For a while, it felt as though the very essence of his being had been torn away, and each day without her felt like a mountain too steep to climb. Yet, amid this overwhelming sorrow, Grandpa Walter made a choice that would define the remainder of his life. Instead of letting grief dominate him, instead of allowing the pain to swallow him whole, he chose to keep moving forward, step by step. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. It wasn't easy. Each day brought its own set of challenges, but Grandpa Walter knew that to honor the life he had shared with his wife, he had to keep living, even in the face of such insurmountable loss. Slowly, he found new ways to fill the void she had left behind. He turned to gardening, where the simple act of planting seeds and nurturing growth brought him a quiet sense of peace. Each sprout that emerged from the earth felt like a symbol of his healing. He picked up woodworking, finding solace in the rhythmic sound of carving and shaping, as though he were piecing together the fragments of his broken heart. Even the creative act of learning how to paint gave him a fresh outlet to express his sorrow and, in the process, discover new joys. But perhaps most importantly, Grandpa Walter made a conscious effort to stay connected with others. He regularly met with friends and neighbors, engaging in conversations that, while sometimes difficult, brought him laughter and companionship. He understood that staying socially active wasn't a mere distraction, it was a vital part of his healing. Though the sadness was still there, lingering quietly in the corners of his soul, he chose not to let it control him. Instead, he focused on the things that gave his life meaning, the things that reminded him that he was still here, still capable of finding joy and purpose, even in the midst of loss. Grandpa Walter's journey is a powerful testament to emotional resilience, the ability to bounce back from life's hardest challenges, not by avoiding the pain, but by embracing it and transforming it. Emotional resilience is not about pretending that hardship doesn't exist. It's not about suppressing the pain or denying its presence. Instead, it's about acknowledging the pain and choosing to keep moving forward, one day at a time, with grace, courage, and determination. Emotional resilience is about handling adversity in a way that allows you to continue living with purpose and joy, even when life throws the hardest blows your way. As we grow older, we inevitably encounter loss. Whether it's the death of a loved one, the decline of our health, or the gradual loss of abilities we once took for granted. These losses are part of the human experience, and yet, they don't have to define our lives. How we respond to these inevitable changes is what makes all the difference. Research has shown time and time again that those who maintain emotional resilience are far less likely to suffer from stress-related health problems like high blood pressure, heart disease, and chronic illnesses. Emotional resilience can be a powerful predictor of long-term health and longevity. People who possess this inner strength tend to live longer, healthier lives because they don't allow their struggles to wear them down. Instead, they find ways to adapt, grow, and continue pursuing the things that bring them joy, purpose, and meaning. Being emotionally resilient doesn't mean you don't feel pain. It means that, in the face of pain, you choose to heal, grow, and thrive. It's about finding strength in vulnerability, recognizing that your struggles are not signs of weakness, but rather an opportunity for growth and transformation. It's about allowing yourself to grieve, but also knowing that, in time, you will rise again. Grandpa Walter's ability to find new passions, connect with others, and rebuild his life after such a devastating loss is the perfect example of what emotional resilience looks like in action. His story shows us that even in the later stages of life, we are capable of extraordinary strength, creativity, and growth. Those who cultivate emotional resilience are not just protecting their mental and emotional health, they are also nurturing their physical well-being. The strength to face life's difficulties with courage and grace can lower stress levels, boost immunity, and improve overall health. Emotional resilience is like a shield that protects us from the storms of life, allowing us to stand strong, no matter how fierce the winds blow. Grandpa Walter's ability to find purpose, connect with others, and continue moving forward after the loss of his wife is proof that, with resilience, we can not only survive but thrive. As we age, it's easy to feel as though the world is closing in on us, and that the losses and challenges we face are insurmountable. But the truth is, we have the power to rise above these challenges. Emotional resilience gives us the strength to turn our struggles into opportunities for growth. It helps us rebuild our lives, piece by piece, even when it feels as though everything is falling apart. Grandpa Walter's story reminds us that, no matter how old we are, we can always find new paths to healing, new sources of joy, and new ways to live with purpose. By embracing emotional resilience, we protect not only our mental and emotional health but also our physical well-being, ultimately leading us to a longer, more fulfilling life. The power of emotional resilience lies in its ability to transform our pain into strength, our sorrow into wisdom, and our grief into the fuel for a brighter future. It's a gift we can give ourselves at any stage of life, a gift that empowers us to live fully, even in the face of the most difficult circumstances. And, as Grandpa Walter so beautifully exemplified, no matter the age or the hardship, resilience can lead us to a life filled with growth, connection, and meaning. Sign 4. Independence in daily tasks. At 85, Old Fi is a living testament to the art of living life on one's terms. His days are a reflection of an unshakable spirit, an enduring belief that independence is not just a luxury but a necessity for aging well. He doesn't simply live through the motions of his days. He engages with them with a sense of purpose and autonomy that most would envy. Each morning, he rises with the dawn, not with the aid of an alarm but with the natural rhythm of his body, attuned to the world around him. The quiet stillness of the early hours doesn't find him waiting for assistance. Instead, he moves through the motions of his morning ritual with grace, preparing a meal from scratch as if the act itself is a prayer of gratitude for the life he's lived. There's something sacred in the way he prepares his breakfast. He doesn't just cook for sustenance. He cooks with intention, savoring every step, every scent that rises from the stove. It's a reminder that even the simplest of tasks, when done with care, can be a reflection of one's inner vitality. His kitchen, with its familiar pots and pans, is not just a place for nourishment but a sanctuary where he connects with his past, his memories, and the unyielding drive to remain self-sufficient. For Old Fi, cooking isn't a chore, it's a ritual, a way to affirm that, at 85, he can still stand tall, move with purpose, and create something beautiful with his hands. There is power in this autonomy, a strength that transcends the physicality of cooking and spills into every other aspect of his life. After breakfast, he moves through his home with a sense of pride, tending to the chores that most might shy away from. With each swipe of the broom, each dusting off the shelves, he's not just keeping his house clean, he's maintaining control, holding on to the physical and mental faculties that keep him grounded in the present. The act of cleaning is more than a domestic task for him. It's a testament to his resilience, a quiet rebellion against the slow encroachment of time. His home is his domain, a reflection of his independence, and every corner he tends to is a direct affirmation of his ability to care for himself without relying on others. And then there's the garden, his oasis of peace and purpose. It's not just a space for flowers to bloom. It's a place where his hands, weathered by time but still strong, nurture life, coaxing seeds to grow just as he has nurtured his strength over the years. Tending to the garden is an act of defiance against the idea that aging diminishes one's capacity to care for oneself. The garden is thriving, much like he is, full of color, life, and possibility. It's an outward manifestation of his inner vitality, a reminder that with determination, independence doesn't fade with age. It only deepens, becoming a wellspring of pride and satisfaction. Old Phi's life is a symphony of self-reliance. He doesn't refuse help out of pride, though that could easily be assumed by those who don't know him well. Instead, he embraces his independence because he understands its profound value. It is not simply about refusing the help of others. It is about holding on to the sense of control, autonomy, and dignity that daily tasks offer. When his family offers to lend a hand, he doesn't dismiss their help with bitterness or resentment. Instead, he smiles, a knowing, contented smile, and says, "I can do it myself." It is not an act of stubbornness, but rather a quiet declaration that he still has something to offer, something to give to his life and his family. In those simple words, there is a strength that is so often overlooked in the elderly. The power of agency, the refusal to become passive in the face of time's inevitable march. This fierce independence is not merely about maintaining the status quo. It is what keeps Old Phi feeling young at heart, young in spirit, and young in body. The ability to carry out daily tasks, cooking, cleaning, running errands, becomes a powerful indicator of vitality, of life's pulse still running strong. When someone reaches the age of 85 and still possesses the physical and mental faculties to complete these tasks, it is not only a testament to their resilience but also to the health of their mind and body. These seemingly mundane activities require more than just muscle. They require coordination, memory, and problem-solving skills. Cooking demands focus and organization. Cleaning requires attention to detail and physical dexterity. Errands require planning and time management. These tasks are a reflection of a mind that is sharp, a capable body, and a heart that remains open to life's everyday joys. Research consistently shows that those who maintain their independence in later years tend to live longer and enjoy a better quality of life. It is not just about the physical ability to carry out tasks. It is about preserving the mental clarity and emotional strength needed to take on these daily challenges. Retaining one's independence is deeply intertwined with overall health, both mental and physical. As Old Phi's life illustrates, there is no greater reward than the ability to still function as a fully self-sufficient individual in the later years. The ability to live independently doesn't just give one the chance to live longer. It allows for a life that is richer, more fulfilling, and more meaningful. When Old Phi handles his daily tasks, he is not just surviving, he is thriving. And in this thriving, there is a deeper lesson for all of us. That the secret to aging well is not merely in staying active, but in remaining engaged with life, maintaining a sense of purpose and dignity, and nurturing the autonomy that allows us to feel truly alive. For every meal prepared, for every errand run, for every task completed, Old Phi is telling the world, and more importantly, telling himself, that he is still capable, still vital, and still deeply connected to the life he has lived and the life that lies ahead. Independence, in its purest form, is not about doing everything on your own out of pride or stubbornness. It is about maintaining your self-worth, your sense of agency, and your connection to the world around you. It is about living on your terms, defining your path, and embracing the autonomy that sustains you. In a world that often tells us that aging is synonymous with decline, Old Phi's life offers a beautiful, powerful reminder that independence is not only possible in old age, it is essential. It is the cornerstone of a long, meaningful life, and the key to aging with grace, dignity, and vitality. Sign 5. Social connections. At 79, Uncle Charlie isn't simply a figure in the crowd. He is the pulse that gives the crowd life. With every gathering, every event, he becomes the heart and soul of the moment, radiating energy and positivity that pulls people in like a magnetic force. Each month, without fail, Uncle Charlie opens his home to a diverse group of neighbors, friends, and even newcomers, filling the space with an infectious warmth and spirit. His game nights are legendary, filled with laughter, friendly competition, and an undercurrent of genuine connection. The sounds of cards shuffling, dice rolling, and conversations intertwining fill the air. But it's not just the games that draw people in, it's the unique magic Uncle Charlie creates. His laugh, a deep, rich sound that echoes through the room, brings a sense of comfort and familiarity to everyone within earshot. His humor flows effortlessly bridging gaps between old friends and new acquaintances, making sure that every person feels valued and welcome. He's a master at ensuring no one ever feels left out, with a keen eye for noticing when someone might be feeling a little alone or disconnected. His laughter isn't just contagious. It's a lifeline, a reminder that the best moments in life are shared with others. Because of this, people look forward to his gatherings with an enthusiasm and joy that can only come from being around someone who makes you feel like you belong. It's not just the games they return for, it's the spirit of love, warmth, and acceptance that fills the room, making every encounter an experience of genuine connection. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Uncle Charlie's life is a shining example of the transformative power of social connections in fostering not just longevity, but a life full of meaning, vitality, and joy. His unwavering commitment to staying socially engaged is a testament to how deeply interconnected relationships are to our mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Social connections are not just a way to pass the time, they are a critical pillar of a thriving life, playing an essential role in preventing the physical and emotional decline that can often accompany aging. Research has consistently shown that loneliness is one of the most dangerous and pervasive threats to health as we age. The emotional and physical toll of isolation is insidious, contributing to a wide range of health problems such as depression, anxiety, cognitive decline, and even heart disease. It creates a cycle of withdrawal that can trap individuals in a world of silence and sadness. But the antidote to this isolation is simple yet profound: connection. Uncle Charlie's story underscores this truth. His life is proof that strong, meaningful social ties not only prevent loneliness but enhance our overall health and happiness. Staying socially active, maintaining friendships, and participating in community activities have been shown to improve everything from emotional resilience to mental sharpness, and even immune function. Studies suggest that those who maintain rich social networks tend to live longer, healthier lives, and they do so with a greater sense of purpose and fulfillment. The bonds we share with others have an undeniable impact on our physical well-being, too. These connections serve as a kind of protective shield, providing emotional support and offering a sense of belonging that is essential for mental and physical health. Whether it's the joy of sharing a meal with loved ones, the sense of security that comes from knowing you have a network of friends to lean on, or the simple pleasure of a phone call or a heartfelt conversation, these moments help keep the heart light and the spirit buoyant. Uncle Charlie, with his vibrant social life, demonstrates how these seemingly small interactions can have a profound and lasting impact. His gatherings are not merely about passing the time. They are an expression of love, connection, and a deep appreciation for the beauty of shared experiences. His ability to remain so connected to others, to laugh, to enjoy, and to give of himself, is a powerful reminder of what is truly important in life: the people we share it with. As we age, it's easy to fall into the trap of withdrawing, of becoming complacent with solitude. The demands of life, the challenges of aging, and the loss of loved ones can all make it seem easier to stay in the comfort of our own homes, in our world. But Uncle Charlie shows us that it's exactly in those moments that we must fight against isolation. His example teaches us that we are never too old to make new friends, to host a gathering, or to invite someone into our lives. Even in the later years of life, it's never too late to embrace the joy of community, celebrate the richness of human connection, and remember that no one is ever truly alone. Uncle Charlie's life has taught him, and those who are fortunate enough to know him, that the greatest treasures in life are the people we share it with. His gatherings are not just fun, they are a celebration of life itself, a vivid reminder that every connection, no matter how small, enriches us in ways we may not fully understand until we experience them for ourselves. The wisdom of Uncle Charlie's life is clear. The key to aging well, to living with energy, health, and joy, is not found in isolation, but in connection. He has shown us that the bonds we form with others nourish our hearts and minds, keep us engaged with the world around us, and provide the emotional foundation that sustains us through life's challenges. In a world that often prioritizes independence and self-reliance, Uncle Charlie's story is a beautiful reminder that true strength lies in our ability to reach out, share, and embrace the richness of life through the connections we build. He exemplifies the undeniable truth that a vibrant social life is one of the most powerful, and perhaps the most overlooked, predictors of a long, healthy, and meaningful existence. Sign 6. Sense of purpose. At 90 years old, Mr. Bernie's life is a shining testament to the transformative power of purpose, a force that continues to guide him with unwavering clarity and profound meaning. Every morning, as the golden rays of dawn filter through his window, he rises, not out of obligation, but with a deep, soulful commitment to the day ahead. His life is never idle. It is filled with intention, each moment laced with significance and a steadfast resolve to make the most of the hours before him. Unlike so many who may feel lost or adrift in their later years, Mr. Bernie's days are filled with purpose, a light that continues to burn brightly, guiding him forward, even as the years pile on. His first stop each morning is his garden, a sanctuary that he has lovingly tended to for decades. For Mr. Bernie, this garden is not simply a collection of flowers, shrubs, or vegetables, though those things are all present and flourishing within its borders. It is, in every sense, a living reflection of his life, a space where his hands have sown not just seeds, but hope, wisdom, and care. The garden is his sacred place, where he finds peace and fulfillment in tending to the plants that have flourished under his watchful eye. The vibrant colors, the soft rustle of leaves in the breeze, and the gentle hum of nature's symphony serve as daily reminders of his ability to nurture life and contribute to something larger than himself. But Mr. Bernie's purpose does not stop at the edges of his garden. His influence ripples out, touching the lives of those around him in profound and meaningful ways. As an elder in his community, he is a mentor to many younger men, offering guidance, wisdom, and love to those who seek it. His life, filled with decades of experiences, both challenging and beautiful, has given him a unique perspective on the human condition, one that he shares with others, not in judgment, but in compassion and understanding. When he speaks, people listen, because his words are not just advice, they are lessons learned through a life that has been lived to the fullest. Mr. Bernie's mentorship goes beyond offering practical solutions to life's problems. He teaches the intangible qualities of resilience, kindness, and courage, the lessons that cannot be learned from textbooks, but only from experience. His voice, steady and sure, resonates with those who need reassurance, reminding them that no matter the hardships they face, there is always a way forward. He often says, "The secret to living this long is having something to look forward to every day." These simple yet profound words are not just a mantra, they are the guiding principle of his life, the core belief that has kept him thriving well into his 90s. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. This sense of purpose, this drive to wake up each day with a reason to live, is what keeps Mr. Bernie young at heart. It fuels his body, sharpens his mind, and lifts his spirits, giving him the energy to remain actively engaged with life. It is his purpose that helps him resist the feelings of stagnation and despair that often accompany aging. It is his purpose that allows him to keep dreaming, creating, and contributing to the world around him, no matter how old he becomes. Research consistently shows that people who have a purpose, whether it's big or small, whether it's cultivating a garden or mentoring the next generation, tend to live longer, healthier, and more fulfilled lives. The power of purpose is undeniable. It is a motivating force, a catalyst that pushes us to do more, be more, and live more fully. Purpose is not just about having something to do. It's about having something to strive for. It's about waking up every day with a sense of anticipation, knowing that there is something meaningful to accomplish, something important to contribute. Whether it's creating beauty in a garden, sharing wisdom with others, or pursuing a passion that brings deep fulfillment, a sense of purpose fills the heart with a sense of belonging and direction. It prevents feelings of loneliness and isolation because when you have a purpose, you are never alone. The people you mentor, the projects you engage with, and the passions you pursue become a web of connections that ties you to the world, reminding you that you are still needed, still relevant, and still a valuable part of the human experience. For Mr. Bernie, his garden is a constant reminder of the importance of purpose. It may be a small plot of land, but to him, it is a world of infinite possibilities. Each plant he nurtures, each bloom that unfurls, is a reflection of his growth, of the wisdom he has accumulated over a lifetime and the lessons he continues to learn. The garden provides him with daily affirmation that, even in his later years, there is always something to care for, something to tend to, something that requires his attention and his love. It is a reminder that life, like a garden, is never static. It is always growing, always changing, and always in need of care and nourishment. And so, for anyone seeking to live a long and vibrant life, the most powerful tool they can have is a sense of purpose. It is the secret that Mr. Burney has discovered, and it is the gift he continues to share with others. Purpose is not a luxury, it is a necessity. It is the foundation upon which a life of fulfillment is built. Without it, we risk fading away, losing our sense of direction, our vitality, and our joy. But with purpose, we remain engaged, alive, and connected to the world around us, no matter how many years have passed. It is a purpose that keeps us reaching for the stars, even when the road ahead seems uncertain. It is a purpose that gives us the strength to rise each day, to face the challenges that come our way, and to continue living with passion and meaning. For Mr. Burney, this sense of purpose is the lifeblood of his existence, and it is this purpose that has allowed him to live with such resilience, vitality, and wisdom well into his 90s. As we've seen in Mr. Burney's inspiring journey, having a sense of purpose can be the key to not just surviving but thriving in our later years. It fuels our hearts, keeps our minds sharp, and ensures that every day is filled with meaning. Whether it's through nurturing a garden, mentoring others, or pursuing a passion that brings joy, the purpose is a powerful force that shapes our quality of life. So, what have you learned from Mr. Burney's story? What aspect of purpose are you going to embrace in your own life? Let us know in the comments below. Share one thing you've learned that you plan to bring into your daily practice. We'd love to hear how you're making purpose a part of your life moving forward. If you enjoyed this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more inspiring content on living a vibrant, fulfilling life at any age. Your support means the world to us.